My name's Jeff Sherman. I was a founding father of BYX at TCU in the spring of 1989. When I came to TCU as a freshman in the fall of '88, I went through the fraternity rush experience and it didn't work for me. My twin brother and I came to TCU together, and we were young in our faith and knew we wanted to continue to grow in that faith here in college, and the fraternity system at the time just didn't really provide an opportunity for that. So we started talking with a few other guys about maybe doing something different. So we started researching and got connected with the guys down in Austin who were doing this thing called BYX. It sounded a lot like what we were thinking of doing. So we drove down to Austin, met with those guys. They were fantastic, shared their insight with us, and we in effect became the Beta chapter of Beta Upsilon Chi here at TCU. It's a little surreal for me to even realize I've got a son in college, and for him to be part of the BYX fraternity at Baylor and to be thriving in that community, to enjoy the rich fellowship that he's enjoying, just gives me as a dad a lot of pride, gives me a lot of encouragement, a lot of gratitude to the Lord for BYX.
I'm Joseph Sherman. I'm a junior at Baylor. I pledged BYX in spring of 2019, and I'm a legacy member. My first experience with BYX started very early. My dad and my uncle helped found the TCU BYX chapter, and growing up as a TCU fan, I would go to all the TCU tailgates events and meet the guys there, and I was just really impressed with those guys as they were super intentional and really cared about me and wanted to talk to me. I just thought that was really cool as a middle school, high school aged guy. And so when it came time for me to choose a college, having a BYX chapter was something that was really important to me.
Regardless of what age my sons were at, the BYX guys would always grab them, grab a frisbee, grab a football, just bring them in, play with them. And when you're a younger man or a young teenager, to have college kids take an interest of you is just cool. And so as a dad, my dad heart just loves those memories of having those times together with them.
So one of the things that my father took away from his BYX experience and impressioned onto me was to surround myself with guys who I wanted to be like, because those are the guys that I'm going to become most like. And I've taken that advice into account going, throughout middle school, high school, and now that I'm in college, taking that advice to the extent of joining a brotherhood like BYX.
BYX helped me grow tremendously in my faith. I was a young believer when I came to college. I did not grow up in a Christian family. I was new in my faith, and I really needed what BYX provided, just to surround myself with like-minded believers, and we were pouring into each other, holding each other accountable, and that really provided a tremendous amount of spiritual growth for me, and it laid a foundation for me into my adulthood for the rest of my life.
One of my favorite aspects of BYX is the concept of cell groups. Having that small group of guys to just be vulnerable with and to keep each other accountable has been very important to my spiritual growth and the growth of my bonds with my brothers. Really,
for me, in my experience, there wasn't a chapter, right? When I came to college, we were making up things as we go, and it provided a lot of opportunities for learnings and failures and all of that, but a lot of growth and true fellowship and brotherhood as well. When I look at the Baylor chapter, it's established and really growing and thriving, and Joseph and some of his friends have really made a strong concerted effort to invest their time and efforts into creating awareness around BYX, and the word is out for guys that are looking for authentic fellowship here at Baylor, and I could not be more excited for Baylor, and I couldn't be more excited for these guys. I just turned 50 recently, and the friendships that I formed in college through BYX, I still carry with me to this day. That kind of friendship that you form in college to take with you through your adult life is one of God's greatest gifts to us, and would continue to encourage you guys to choose your friends wisely, pour into a small group of guys, and carry those friendships with you into your adulthood.